Today is Friday, May 12th. I'm Dylan Arms, and you're watching CTV. These past 2 weeks have been loaded with students' AP testing. Here's Keon with more on the story.
This is a high-stress point in the year for many AP students due to the fact that they want to receive credit in college for the classes they're taking now.
They know, colleges, certain colleges will take, with certain scores on the AP exams, they'll award you college credit. So people generally use AP testing as a means to earn college credit for like your U.S. history, for your English, for whatever it is, so that they don't have to take the core classes. I mean, it can save you a bunch of money. If you take your U.S. history AP exam and get an acceptable score, you saved yourself 6 hours of classwork.
They have weeks and weeks of prep for this class. Some start at the very beginning of the year.
Well, last year I didn't really study, but this year I kind of did, which was helpful because I felt prepared going in. It's kind of hard to just work your way through an AP test that you don't know what's going on. So definitely this year was better for me. Also, I didn't mind being in the portables, which wasn't that bad. Besides the bells ringing every once in a while, I felt pretty good.
Well, it's going. I think things have been going pretty well. I think the kids like the fact that they're testing maybe on campus and we're not having to go to different, like we did last year, how we split, 1 week was at Moorhead and 1 week was here, but I think it's going all right.
This has been Keon Kamali reporting for CTV. Back to you.
After this commercial break, we'll have sports with Aiden.
Be a little late, hey, but at least we're on our way. You got too much time to waste, focusing on what people say.
Only at Menchie's for a limited time can you get the Kit Kat flavor. Menchie's, located at 655 Sunland Park Drive. Come get your froyo today.
Careful, red light ahead.
I see it.
Logan, you can't be on your phone and driving. That's illegal.
I'm fine.
Logan, slow down. There's a speed bump.
Oops.
That's a horrible parking job.
I thought this was right.
Want to learn from the best? Go to Sun City Driving School located on North Mesa and Colony Cove 2.
This is Aiden with sports. The football team is getting ready for spring ball. Here's Josh with more on the story.
Spring football is in full swing.
It's to our advantage to find out who can play as soon as possible. Then we can come back in the fall and just get our wheels oiled and get ready to go.
I do enjoy spring football. It's a good experience. I think it's probably one of the best times of the year for us just because it's in the middle of studying for finals and all that. It's another time just to get out there and practice. Spring football practice is often much more intense than the regular season practice.
They're definitely more intense. Everyone's trying to prove themselves and gain a spot for the regular season, so everyone has something to prove.
The practices are definitely a lot more intense than regular season because it's just you're competing for spots. That's where most of the competition goes down in the spring. There's a lot more tensions flaring during the spring because you're not playing for a season. You're practicing to get a spot, and there's just a lot of intensity all around.
Some people will say that you can accomplish the same thing without pads and then come in the fall, but we hit in the fall and we run in the spring. We get in shape now.
The annual Blue vs. Gold spring game will take place on May 25th at 6 o'clock. This is Josh Shapiro reporting for CTV. Back to you.
In other sports news, Janelle Geraci has made it to state in track for the 800. Also, the softball team is headed to regionals this weekend. Lastly, I'd like to congratulate all of our Coronado players for making the all-district team. That's all for sports. Back to you.
The Miss Teen El Paso pageant is coming up, and some of our students are competing in it. Here's Alyssa with more on the story.
My students will represent Coronado as they compete for the title of Miss West Texas.
So what a lot of people don't know is that Miss Teen El Paso isn't all about the dresses and the makeup. There's a lot of preparation that takes in place, which is the mental preparation, the physical preparation. The mental preparation has to be the interview and the public speaking, because if you do win, then you're going to be representing El Paso.
I think representing Coronado as Miss Teen El Paso really helps because I am a varsity cheerleader now, and I just think that a bunch of assets just really come onto me and blessings, and I think that this just gives Coronado a good name having a representative.
Participate because the America program has a really good scholarship program and because it's also a really good experience.
Each contestant has showed dedication to represent their school in El Paso as one.
What got me interested has to be our reigning Miss Teen El Paso, Abby Velez. She actually inspired me to get into pageants because it looked like she had a lot of fun and she learned a lot.
Because it definitely made me stronger. It gave me a lot of obstacles that I was able to overcome, and I recommend it to girls that are in need of confidence or something that they're just willing to help them grow as a person.
My pageant sisters, it was really fun and I'd really like to do it again.
This has been Alyssa Garcia reporting for CTV. Back to you.
From all us here at CTV,
Thanks so much for watching.
and have a great weekend.